So we now switch. I guess you do the show in German, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
How is your German? Non-existing or?
No, non-existing. No,
Okay.
no, I know. Like it's hopeless. And
But
it's
you tried?
and it's a shame because I'm playing Bundesliga for 20 years maybe now.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I can barely order some food in the restaurant. So
Okay. So we will switch to
yeah.
because my French is
yeah, okay. Let's do
bad,
it
I
in
guess.
English. Yeah.
I only know what to say if I want to say I didn't do my homework in French.
How do you?
Je ne fais pas mes devoirs.
Yeah.
This is
Almost correct.
Almost.
But I'm not going to blame you because I cannot even come close to that. So how is it going? No, but let's not look at my Boeing.
Okay, so in the end it's just nothing happening, yeah?
Yeah, let's say bishop g7. I guess I have to take. I don't have to, but king g7, h4, I can tie. What would you say? After h5, he just plays h5 and I have this isolated pawn, and I don't see what I'm. I have this beautiful knight on e5, but it's not clear what I'm doing here.
But stuff with g4, I guess, is too.
g4 you can just
take and rook
you
h8,
can take. Well, here knight f6 is a quite big problem.
Yes.
So I don't see. We were checking like queen d3 here.
Yeah.
I can go knight f6 just to.
Here knight f6.
Yeah. And okay, I can take on g6, but that just doesn't work, I guess. Takes, king f8. And I couldn't come up with more than a check. So.
And there's always problems with back rank mates, yeah?
Yeah,
so
I'm just a piece down, so I have to
Yes.
prove something now.
Yeah. Alright.
So I didn't really like. I kept on missing his moves. I mean, it was annoying that I was spending like. Yeah, I spend a lot of. I actually I didn't take on e5. I played 94, but it
Really?
just transposed. Yeah, takes.
Alright.
I don't know. That was weird. But yeah, and here I was considering mainly f5 here for some reason, like queen somewhere, queen e2 and bishop g5, and somehow g6 came.
That's a surprise.
Yeah, I thought bishop h6 is very rook e8, queen f3 is very good for me, but the simple bishop f6 is just I cannot really do anything about
And
it.
then bishop g5 is too
Here?
slow, yeah?
I'm not
There's
attacking much.
no threat, yeah?
Yeah,
Queen
queen
e7
e7
still,
and no. So that's the problem. I thought I had h4 here, bishop e4, queen e7, h4, but actually doesn't. Just to go h5 and. But here takes and queen takes h4 and again I have to prove some compensations. I don't think I have any
that isn't there. Yeah?
So here I think. I mean, actually, I thought I cannot be better in the long run. I can just have some endgame with isolated pawns. So okay, I thought let's see if he's ambitious or not.
Well, nowadays he is studying law in Hamburg, so
Yeah.
maybe he's not so ambitious anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, and he beat me once. I mean, I know he's a good player. So
Yeah,
he
is
beat
a
me
very
in
strong
Politiken Cup, and I made a. I mean, he's a good player. So
you are aware that he is very strong.
yeah. So, but still, I'm very solid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was knights. I mean, if you want to remove that knight, you have to play. You have to weaken your king somehow. I mean, like we are checking this. I was a bit scared about this, but actually after knight d3, I'm just now yes, also his weakness. So I cannot be really worse.
So
okay.
What is happening on board 2?
I have no clue. I mean, so how do we regulate this? Huh? I thought he was. I mean,
this is the
okay.
position, and he
I
played,
thought his position
rook
was not
d6.
great. I thought white was kind of winning.
Yeah, but
Probably still
before
is,
or here.
Rook
in this
d6.
one?
What is the idea?
Rook b4 maybe, or I don't know.
I mean, so rook. Okay, if I take here, let's say. If you go rook b4, I mean, I would just take and play queen c3, and you just gave up a rook.
For nothing, yeah? So, but what's the point of rook b6?
Why do you ask me? I mean,
because you're a strong player and playing Bundesliga.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't understand. But maybe it's a mistake like in your game, no?
I don't know. But he looks busted for me. I mean,
Yeah.
it looks completely busted for.
What
black,
about
I mean.
rook e8? I thought maybe rook e8 is a move, or is it just
Rook
f7?
E8, yeah?
Is f7 is too weak, yeah.
But what's I mean,
Still, yeah, just take.
it's just queen h4. It's just mate.
Yeah, it's over.
Should be mate. I mean.
So
I
here's
mean, this queen is out of play. Yeah, I don't know. I think he will lose. Yeah.
Yeah, that's most likely here.
So he played rook b6. Yeah.
Yeah, according to live transmission.
But
he did.
anyway, I mean, what to do? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just hoping. Yeah?
I mean, white has a perfect. Just you have to bring the queen here, yeah, to c2, but that's a long way.
Does you want to play like queen a6 maybe after?
Maybe queen a6. See? You see more than me.
I doubt that very much.
Queen a6, yeah? Okay. So this is the idea. Okay, we got his idea. Okay, now we can start thinking.
G5 still doesn't work because of h5, I guess.
So G5, H5, and you just close everything, huh?
Have to, I guess.
I think. Yeah, okay, so if I go Queen C3, let's say. Queen C3 looks like a good move, no? Protecting my pawn. So if you go Queen A6 now. First of all, it's not clear what is your... If Queen C4, I will have Bishop E5. So let's say if I take...
And now I, unfortunately, again have to make a move somehow.
Yeah, if you take with the Queen, I just can take here. And then piece, I guess.
Yeah, that's over.
If you take with the knight, now I can have some beautiful lines like this, yeah?
And nice mate.
I think it's just mate. If King G8, Queen H8.
And otherwise Queen G6, yeah?
Yeah, and
Queen H5.
Yeah, King G6, Queen H5 mate.
Yeah.
That looks like a disaster for us. But we are leading 1-0, so... I mean,
why?
Is Binek 1?
Binek already
won?
Yeah.
Okay,
nice.
Let's have a look.
Nice.
Yes,
this
won
was
miniature,
completely
yeah?
crushing, eh?
Yeah, it was a nice game, I
very
thought.
nice, yeah. How to beat the London system, eh?
Yeah, it looked very nice for black since the beginning.
Yeah, that's good news. So let's see our board 3. Here's happening a lot, yeah? So this is the position at the moment. Oh, 95. What? Hold on a second. Because the D3 is saying, yeah.
It's hard to say.
Well, I guess it's winning or losing.
Why?
Yes. I don't know, but it's not a draw, so it has to be winning.
Why not? I mean, if I take here, let's say, you take here, I guess.
D3, yeah.
I take. I mean, might be equal.
Really? Okay, yeah, maybe.
Something like that. I don't like white actually.
Oh, yeah, here black seems better. Yeah? So e takes defense. So this is all forced, or maybe I first take on f6.
Yeah, but then you open the G line, yeah.
Yeah. Takes queen d3.
And now I can just go G8, but maybe you have King H1.
King H1. And can you take on G2? Maybe not. Yeah, it's too
Probably
much.
Not,
the rook on C4 is not helping a big deal.
This I can just protect, yeah.
Or queen takes d5 maybe.
Yeah, or even queen takes d5. So maybe that's the point. And can I just first take here?
Knight b6.
Yeah. I don't know. Just for fun.
Yeah.
So if you take on d4, I just take with the bishop, and I'm doing very well. Yeah, I will just grab that piece.
I'm losing.
If you take on d7, then knight e2 check, and you are losing. So you have to. If you go queen d3, I go knight f3, and it seems I'm collecting your queen.
So I have to go like king h.
You have to go queen somewhere.
To a good square.
Probably
g4 looks.
Yeah, something. Yeah, probably it's just I put one more pieces on place. Yeah. So he took on this 3, huh? He did. That's the game, yeah. He didn't take on f6.
No,
maybe he was afraid of this. That's possible move.
Rook f4, rook takes f4.
Yeah, and if you take on g7, now I take with the queen.
And that's
Now it's very annoying.
horrible.
Yeah.
So is his idea after bishop takes a1 to first play bishop h3 maybe?
Okay. That is possible. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, interesting move.
But doesn't feel like white is better, yes?
Yeah, if bishop is, you will collect on h7, yeah?
Sure.
Takes, and this pawn is hanging. So I probably have to go g6. This could be actually equal, just
yes.
kind
It
of
looked to me like it cannot be
yeah,
in
I
any
mean,
case. So let's have a look at the next game maybe?
yeah, so this we expect a draw.
Here we won.
Yeah.
And Jan,
I didn't like his position, but now looks good, yeah?
How do you see it so quick? I'm analyzing this game for 3 hours.
Yeah, no, in the opening I didn't like what he was doing, but now...
Ah, okay.
Now, I mean, the knight is been... It's a bit... Maybe g5 will come at some point.
What is black supposed to do here?
Trying to unpin.
Like bishop f8?
Yeah, something like that, but you have to...
g5 is too quick maybe.
Yeah. g5, maybe queen f5, but looks very scary, you know? Okay, it's a pawn though.
And after gf it's like rook takes e4, yeah?
But gf, queen f4 as well.
Queen f4 as well. Yeah. Okay, maybe I can take on g7.
And rook f1, yeah?
That's my idea, at least, yeah.
Okay, let me check that. Rook f1, maybe I can just take here.
Ah.
I have many pieces, no?
A lot. Too many, maybe.
Yeah.
Too many rook. Yeah, and you protect
Yeah,
with rook e7, rook f8, and
I have
you hold
like
on.
2 pieces and
Yeah, that's
one
too
rook,
much.
so yeah. So king h1, I guess he has to go king f... something like that, yeah? Bishop f8.
Hmm.
But why to... He played bishop f8.
He did, yeah.
Yes, it's time table now. It's not easy.
Already,
They
yeah.
have 18 moves to play. And
But
a bit more time for Jan, but it's very, very difficult position to play.
for whom it's easier to play this kind of position?
I think for white, no? You get
Because
initiative.
you are attacking.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can prepare g5, yeah? But you have to be careful about c5 all the time.
Yeah. So what do we expect here?
Maybe rook f1 to play g5, but I don't know. I mean, a way to protect that pawn, but I don't know how.
Not easy at all, yeah. So bishop.
So here anything can happen.
Anything can happen, yeah?
Let's see the next game. Vlastimir, I couldn't guess. I mean, it's already tough to count the pieces.
Yes, that's true. That's very true. But Vlastimir is a
going on?
pawn down.
But
I'm counting right, yeah? d7 is hanging, a1 is hanging.
I don't know. Just I don't know.
That's
I would
madness, yeah? Okay, but d7 is not hanging because of
Yeah.
bishop d4, yeah?
Yeah, just bishop d4 and collect the queen,
Yeah,
yeah?
that's enough. That should be enough.
But it looks very active for black, yeah?
Yeah. How to defend against whatever is threatening.
Bishop d4, yeah?
You played
b4,
b4,
yeah? Could be a good move.
And it's
You need stability, yeah?
am I allowed to be greedy and to take?
Then I will just take. I have a pawn for the exchange and nice dark square.
And if I want to hold on, but after rook f7 there's knight d6.
Yeah.
So that's maybe not something we want to do, yeah?
Hard to say again.
Is d2 somehow
I think
working?
this match will be decided in the time tables. It's quite obvious. d2?
No, d2 is not
Bishop,
working.
yeah.
I wanted to play knight e3 at some point, but of course it doesn't work.
No, I don't like his position actually. King b5 is a good move, yeah. And now I want to take on c3 simply, yeah? So white has a threat, yeah? You
Yes.
cannot just sit and
Sit and wait and
Yeah.
see what's happening. Yeah.
maybe take. King
He
takes,
took.
yeah, he took, queen a1. And now,
Still betting on the d3 pawn.
I mean, you cannot save the exchange, yeah? There is no available square for the rook.
Yes.
I
Besides
mean, rook f7, yeah, but
96.
what you said, 96 is kind of painful
Yes.
for black, so you have to give it back. But how?
I want to push
I
the
don't like
deep
this
one, I
position.
guess. Huh?
But bishop takes.
Yeah, not now.
Nah,
but
yeah,
it's
but
somehow. But I don't know how.
I have nice blockade with the bishop. I mean, my next moves, if you allow me, I will just take here. Okay, let's say you play some random move. You play here, take with something.
I thought
So with
queen,
queen, okay. But here, why I'm not just safe pawn up? In
rook
worst case
C2,
scenario,
rook C2.
oh, rook c1.
Really? Huh. Okay.
That was nice. Your king is weak.
Yeah, I want to get.
Is
But rook C1, like knight B6.
yeah, but yeah. First of all, I mean, you have to play a move.
Is taking the or before taking the rook, the chess giving the chess no option.
Sorry?
Like 94 check.
Yeah, before taking a1.
You wanted to play 94 check first instead of. Board 7 is a draw.
Okay. What?
Yeah,
Check.
one more before.
Ah, checked.
Yeah, check in before.
Okay.
And then to take on A1.
Ah.
Because then also the h1 king is.
Maybe.
But maybe we need this
not,
check
I
later,
don't know.
yeah?
Yeah, maybe we need
But after taking a1, there is no check anymore.
with the queen, maybe.
With the
With the queen.
at some point. Yeah. Alright, but in the
It's
game
always-
he played H6 now.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So after taking on D7, do we take on G5?
I don't think so.
No.
Because then it would be just.
Okay, but now we get our position, yeah? So, yeah, alright.
Yeah, this is just.
Now queen takes D7.
Yeah, now queen takes. And
Bishop
now bishop d2.
And rook C2.
Yeah, but I don't. What if I go queen e5? Let's on some checks. You know, I'm just.
Okay, I go knight B6 still.
Okay, maybe. Did I trick you with bishop h6 or not?
You sure did, because I didn't see it coming. But I can take on E4 maybe.
Yeah. Okay, if I go knight c5 again.
Am I mate? Maybe not.
Mate is.
Mate is too much, huh?
Don't
But I
panic.
like I do. Queen D5 maybe?
Uh-huh. Yeah, could be. Yeah, there's some play, yeah. I agree.
But
Yeah,
the
maybe
white
this
is
is
better,
a-
but maybe it's not hopeless, yeah?
Yeah.
So that's
No, you have some counterplay, yeah, the rook on c2 is very
Mhm.
active, so I agree.
that's maybe the key game, yeah?
Yeah,
For us.
let's see what the rest is.
So this is a
He
draw.
made a draw, yeah?
That's
I was
the one
hoping he
that's a
would
draw.
win. Okay.
And then
And the
we
last
have-
board, I thought he was doing well, actually. Yeah, it's some nice. I mean, of course, it should be a draw, but you see this bishop
Yeah.
on g2, pawns on light square, and this bishop is much better. Knight is also
Yeah,
better, so this is a safe.
safe draw, yeah?
I mean, safe push, even,
Mm-hmm.
because not funny for white, I think.
No. This is good development for us,
Yeah.
I guess.
So here I'm hoping maybe he can win. I mean, at least we are not going to lose now.
By the way, how do you plan to go back home? Because in Germany now there's a lot of wind.
Yeah, I know. I'm not planning to go back home. So.
So you're working in Chess 24?
Yeah,
office?
I'm going to Hamburg, and we will be
Mm.
recording a couple of video series with.
So lucky,
yeah.
Just made the right booking decisions.
Yeah.
Very good. So what are the plans with Chess 24 in general? So more or less Magnus bought the company, and now
Some part of
yes,
company.
yeah,
So,
okay.
what is the plan? So we are expanding. We started the French channel in May. So yeah, it's very interesting. So I'm doing a lot of French and sometimes English.
And you are also introducing in this Banter Blitz cup a lot, yeah?
Yeah, as well. But mainly I'm taking care of streaming in French and some administration as well in French, like recruiting a community manager and dealing with all kind of
organizing matters.
Organizing matters. Yeah, so it's very new for me.
Before you were a complete chess professional, and now you're doing some serious work.
Yeah, exactly. With some meetings and calls and like.
Yeah, you have to dress up, wake up before noon, and
stuff like this.
This
is very weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm still helping Magnus, and that was also a real work. Like
And in
the Bundesliga is also. I mean, I have to wake up before noon.
But
but I'm paying less, obviously.
And with Magnus, I guess you're waiting who will become the challenger in March.
Let's see,
And then when is the championship?
You mean the candidates?
Yeah. No, the World Championship.
So it's in November.
It's in November. So some time to prepare. And you will be in the camps as well, helping him, or
probably, yeah.
Probably. Okay. Right. How is it to work with Magnus? Challenging, a lot of fun.
Yeah, very challenging. Yeah, no, I mean he's of course nobody will be surprised, but he's incredibly good.
Yeah.
And so it's very challenging, very interesting, and also very nice because he's really a nice guy and never really complains. And if something goes wrong, he will never blame one of his seconds, and he's always very grateful. So this is really. Really nice to work with him. So, and now he's number one for 10 years. So
yes, amazing.
Maybe he could become the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
So
maybe he already is.
He already is. Yeah.
What do you think he defines someone who can call himself the greatest of all time?
I think this is. What matters the most for me is to stay at the top longer. So Kasparov was world champion for 15 years and won number one for 20 years, but it was a different period and less.
Not so many strong players like nowadays who are competing at the same.
Yeah, and less tournaments as well.
Yes.
So he was basically preparing for Linares and Vishkanze and his matches. So but he was of course. Great and dominating. Especially in the early 90s, he was kind of crushing everyone.
Yeah, and after Karpov redefining the game more or less, how to play chess.
Yeah, but now it's of course completely different. Much more information also to work. I mean, for seconds it's just
harder.
You
don't put out your new in chess or yearbook and
no, it's a lot of information. So this is a lot of different softwares and. But I'm grateful. I mean, to work. I worked for Magnus in all his World Championship matches, so that's a great. He won all of them, so that's always a great feeling.
Yeah,
I mean,
and a lot of hard work.
I'm much more nervous when I'm watching his games than during my games, which is not good for my games because my rating dropped quite a bit, and. But I can realize that I'm much more nervous during a World Championship game, which I'm not playing, and I cannot. You cannot do much. I mean, when he's playing,
he's playing.
Than during my own games, which is quite bad actually. I think for my playing.
What do you do as preparation? Is this local environment in Norway or somewhere outside?
Depends. Very much depends. Most of the time we do both. Like there's some camps in Norway and some camps outside Norway. So. Very much depends.
I have two more questions. First, who do you think will be his challenger?
I think Kawana is I mean, I'm not going to surprise anyone.
Safe bet, yeah.
I mean, Kawana is a favorite. Ding is not far behind, in my opinion. And then I would say that there's three guys. I think Wangao, Alexeyenko, and who else? versus another guy. I was
Wang Hao, maybe?
Yeah, Wang Hao and Alexenko. I think they have
Yeah.
very little chances, and then there's some outsiders like Nepo.
Yeah, who
Gitschuk.
can always surprise Ken.
Yeah,
Wang Hao,
Gitschuk and May as well.
Yeah.
Giri, I think the poem that is incredibly good, but he has to take more.
More risks, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously. And
But is it
one?
between Anish and Magnus? Is there a real kind of fight, or is it just on a friendly level?
I think it's a bit of both.
Okay. Because they are two adults, yeah, so they
Yeah,
know how to take and deliver.
It's never completely
Yeah.
white or black,
Yeah.
so
Yes.
I think it's a bit of both. But we'll make, actually I'm going to Hamburg to register 2 video essays, and one of them will be just to make a preview of candidates. To estimate chances.
Nice.
It will be in English, and
That will be very interesting,
to
yeah.
see what the weakness and the
Mhm.
strengths of every players. But
Yeah.
now I am missing one.
Rachapov?
Rajabov as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very possible that it's very. I was talking with MVL recently, and he told me like it very much depends on the scenario of the
Yeah.
tournament, because you never know. I mean, you may get. I mean, if Rajabov starts to win 1 or 2 games, he may win the whole thing.
And he maybe feels, compared to other players, not so much pressure, yeah? Because he's more or less a retired chess player who came back now to play some chess.
Okay, but,
That's what they say. at
I
least,
don't
yeah.
know. Retired who wins World
Yeah,
Cup.
yeah,
I don't.
But he didn't play much before.
Yeah, no, that's true. No, he's of course really good, and okay. Anyway, it will be interesting, and
Yeah.
I think Kawana is. I mean, considering his last
Yeah.
tournament in Vishkanze, I mean, it was
Incredible.
really, it was really very impressive. So, but who knows? I don't know.
And my last question, Alizera Feruja is looking for a new federation. There are rumors that he maybe wants to change to France. Do you have any insights on?
I mean, my only insight is that he's living in France, in Chartres, so which is a city with like 1 hour from Paris, and he's there with his family. So of course he wants to change federations. He made it clear. So of course the logical thing would be to move to France, if it's possible to get a passport fast, and this I have no clue, but of course that would be a great news for French chess, because he's clearly the most talented youngsters these days.
Yes, yes.
And he still has a lot to
learn,
learn, but of course he's incredibly, I mean he's only 16, so yes, that would be a great news for France, and it's already great that he's living in France, so I hope
that will make it happen.
But I'm not working in French administration, something like that, so I don't know.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for taking your time, and
Thank you.
good luck with all your professions and new challenges ahead. Yeah.
I hope we win this match.
Yeah.
And let's see.
Let's see.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Das war Laurent Fressinet.